Oh, whoa. Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty close right there. So as you guys can see, I use these ultrasonic sensors every single day with our Model 3. And as a lot of you guys know, Tesla removed all the ultrasonics from their vehicles, replacing it with a vision-based software using the cameras that are already on board. Today I'm going to be breaking down why this is such a big deal, the cost savings for Tesla by doing this, and I'm going to be getting a brand new Model Y that does not have the ultrasonic sensors and compare it to our Model 3. All that and more starts right now. So last October, Tesla did something that no other automaker at this price point has ever done. They decided to remove all 12 of their ultrasonic sensors. So we have 6 in front and 6 in back, and they're really doubling down on their vision-based future. So they've also started to do it to the Model S and X. We actually have one of the last Model X's that has ultrasonic sensors. So it's definitely a hot topic among Tesla owners. So Tesla has a habit of removing features and tech without a lot of owners even noticing. So we have seen them do this before with performance Brembo brakes, they've done it with lumbar support, radar, and now the ultrasonic sensors. If you think about it, there is a reason why they have these massive profit margins. They're removing hardware and replacing it with a feature that the vehicle already has. So they're making about $10,000 per vehicle sold, and the next EV that even comes close to this would be GM at $2,100. So what's odd is that almost all other car makers use these parking sensors except for Tesla now. So what they are is basically super cheap, small sonar that sends out an audible sound wave, and it reflects off an object and just tells you how far you are away from that object. So what's bothered some owners the most since Tesla decided to remove all these sensors is that they lost useful features like auto park and park assist, as well as some less useful features like summon and smart summon. But Tesla did promise to restore all these features with the software update. And here we are now, finally 6 months later, we got that software update, and some owners are starting to post videos. So some of these experiences have been good and some have been not so good. It seems to work reasonably well in some situations, showing roughly similar graphics as the Tesla with sensors, but with the added benefit of detecting objects all around the vehicle instead of just in front or behind. So here we have a driver pulling between 2 cars and towards a trash can before the system deactivates and states park assist unavailable. Of course, this is when he gets close enough to actually need it. So the driver gets out to compare the car's 24-inch estimate with reality, and he eyeballs it closer to 3 to 4 feet. So our friend Tesla Raj actually tried this out. He has a brand new Y and he got the update, and in some scenarios it was really accurate, while in other scenarios it was pretty far off.
I'm gonna pull him to the spot. I'm gonna try to do it similarly to how I did it last time. So we're getting a stop here, which clearly says stop, but I can see from outside that we've got some space if you look at the drone footage. So let's just keep going here.
So he actually had his daughter kneel down in front of his Model Y while the vehicle was turned off, and then when he turned it on, the car was not able to tell that she was in front of it. It couldn't see anything because she was sort of hiding from the cameras. Now, when he backed away, the cameras were able to see that she was there at that point. But again, when he initially turned on his vehicle, she was hiding basically from the cameras, and it wasn't able to sense that she was even there.
So the cameras need to be able to be seen, which is a good call out that we need a bumper camera. That's the only way to solve this problem.
Now, obviously sitting where I'm sitting is one of the limiting factors of these cameras, and owners online have argued that taking away a redundant feature that just backs up what the camera sees is a really dangerous game to play for Tesla. But it's also important to remember that this software update is only in its first iteration. You guys might remember back in 2021, Elon said that he was taking away the radar from the front bumper to start this peer vision approach. He said, humans drive with eyes and biological neural nets, so it makes sense that cameras and silicon neural nets are the only way to achieve generalized solution to self-driving. So other car makers have doubled down with LiDAR being their main approach for FSD, but clearly Tesla has doubled down with vision being their main approach. Now keep in mind, this isn't the first time that Tesla has leaned into this whole vision idea for its cars. So I remember back in 2018, our Model X was struggling with wipers when it would rain. They either wouldn't turn on or they wouldn't turn on fast enough when it was raining harder. And so we brought it into service and they told us that our vehicle was one of the first to have this vision-based software. The cameras would actually control our auto wipers and the intensity based on how much rain. They said that it was a work in progress and it would get better over the next several months. But you know, here we are 5 years later with our 2022 Model X, and guess what? The wipers still pretty much suck. So if you're wondering how much Tesla has saved by removing the ultrasonic sensors, it's really not even that much. So for example, when they removed the radar, it was about $75 a car times about 1 million cars sold since that time. And according to Sandy Munro, he estimates that the sensors probably cost only a few dollars, and we know that there's 12 of them, so when you factor in the wiring and everything, it's really only about $114 per car. So this all goes back to the massive profit margins that we've talked about. So little moves like this, they all add up, and you know, that's great news if you're an investor. On the other hand, the comment section on some of the forums is lighting up, and some people are annoyed at Tesla's constant cost savings attempt by removing hardware, saying they'll move on to another car maker next time, while others are saying when you push boundaries you'll face issues. Tesla's doing the hard work that most automakers wouldn't dare attempt, and they'll eventually see that Tesla was right all along. So I'm curious what your take is on all this. What do you think about removing the sensors in place of the vision-based software for FSD? Do you think that it is a good move by Tesla? Are you excited about the cost savings? Are you an investor? Is that what is important to you? Or do you like the old system and you think that we should kind of go back to that and have this other hardware that maybe is more safer? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below, but we're going to move into the garage and actually test it out next. We have about 15 inches. Let's go measure that and see how accurate it actually is. Okay, so it says 15 inches. Now, there is a lot of stuff going on in our garage, but I imagine that the sensors are measuring whatever's closest, whatever's gonna hit first. So just right off the bat, you can see there's a sensor here and the bike is right here. And let's look at it. I mean, that's pretty close right there. Now there's another sensor right here. You can kind of see what's going on. Now it's not exactly 15 inches, but it is within a few inches. So now I'm gonna go get my neighbor's Model Y that does not have the ultrasonic sensors. We're gonna bring it into the same spot and see how it measures. And we're gonna test it out doing the exact same thing we did before. Park Assist is loading. Interesting. I've not seen that before. Oh, whoa. Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so squiggly. It looks so different. Okay. So I'm gonna try to take it in the exact same way. Right away, you see how squiggly those lines are? It's saying stop. I definitely have room on this side, because I'm gonna try to park at like similar angle as I do. Okay, it's still saying I can go. But the thing is, I know the bike is right there. What's interesting with my car is it's already told me to stop at this point. This is telling me I can go. I know that I have a bicycle right there, but I'm almost tempted to get out right now and make sure I'm not going to hit it. Again, this isn't my car. Okay, so again, I had a sensor right here that was going off between here, and it was telling me it was 15 inches, which was actually a little bit over that, but look at this. If you guys can see this, I'm about 10 inches away and it's still telling me to keep going. There is no way that my car with the ultrasonic sensors would have let me keep going. It would have definitely told me to stop a long time ago. So again, this car was just saying, just keep on going. You're good. It did not see the bicycle. What does park assist loading even mean? I've never seen that before. So they just got the update last night, and before that she told me she was just sort of ballparking where to park her Tesla in her garage. Her garage is just like ours, really narrow, and she just had to use the cameras to kind of be like, all right, do I have room? But she didn't have any of that. So from our little experiment, it looked like I could have just kept going when I drove her Model Y. Again, it was giving us the inches, but not necessarily the side inches. I will say that I think our Model 3 with the sensors did do a better job. This little corner right here, it was able to see a little bit better because it has these two ultrasonic sensors, where I felt with the Model Y, it wasn't able to see the bicycle that was in the corner as well. It would have let us just keep going. But as far as future potential, I'm gonna give it to the Model Y with the camera-based vision, and that is because it is software driven, so it's gonna continue to get better over time, have more and more updates, where our car is hardware limited. At some point, Tesla might even turn off the ultra sensors and go strictly by the cameras. So let me know what you guys think about all this. If you have a new Model 3 or Model Y and you do not have the ultrasonic sensors, how do you feel about that? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks again for watching our videos. And if you like the shirt I'm wearing, check it out down below. It always goes back to this channel, helps us out, and we'll catch you guys next time.